The Yes to GMS committee is hitting the ground running to gain voter support for upwards of a $43 million bond for upgrades to Garing Middle School. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Garing residents seeking more information on the middle school bond now have an online resource that includes conceptual renderings of what the upgraded facility will look like. A bond of up to $43 million goes before voters in a mail-in only election where ballots must be in the county election office by 5 p.m. March 11th. Galen Larson, a member of the Yes on GMS committee, says the website has a lot of very informative features.
That website is garingschools.net. Some of that information does deal with the bond issue. Some of it is the images that you've spoken of. Some of it is how it affects you financially. There's a calculation that you put in your assessed value and it will tell you what your taxes will increase to. And so there is a Q&A as well.
The bond would pay for demolition of nearly 75,000 square feet of the existing campus, phased construction on a two-story, 64,000 square foot classroom addition, secure front entrance, new competition gym, stabilization and renovation of the more than 24,000 square feet of the north gym and classrooms, plus expanding parking for improved safety and traffic flow. Informational meetings on the bond issue take place at the Garing Middle School Library starting at 6 p.m. on February 6th, 12th, and the 27th, and you can find a link to the website in our story at kneb.com. Well, the city of Garing has taken preliminary steps towards what would be the first infrastructure project that will benefit from the LB 357 half-cent sales tax. In addition to naming new members to the Community Redevelopment Authority, the Garing City Council this week approved 3 members and an alternate for the Community Infrastructure Cooperative, which is the panel that will provide initial review work of proposals. A water main replacement project on 5th Street and 8th Street is the first project, and City Administrator Pat Heath tells KNB News how the process will work.
What we have is we have a water project on H Street and 5th Street, so we'll be replacing that water main, and this is one that was planned in the infrastructure project a few years back when we asked the voters to pass that tax, and so that project's coming up, and so what we need to do is we need to have, for checks and balances, we set this up so that we have a committee that kind of approves the project, looks at the project, approves the project, makes a recommendation to our CRA and the City Council.
The CRA will also be naming 2 members to the 5-member CIC as part of the process. Cooperative members are scheduled to review the initial project during a February 4th meeting and make a recommendation to the CRA and City Council on February 10th. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome back. It took a Scottsbluff County District Court jury less than 90 minutes to find a local man guilty on all counts following a large June drug bust. On Wednesday, 41-year-old Stephen Lockman of Scottsbluff was found guilty on charges including possession of methamphetamine more than 140 grams, distribution of an exceptionally hazardous drug, and tampering with physical evidence. He was arrested this summer after troopers discovered Lockman had been in possession of nearly 2 pounds of methamphetamine and 1,000 fentanyl pills. He will face a minimum of 20 years in prison and will learn his fate when he's back in court on March 28th for sentencing. Well, a Scottsbluff man who led police on a pursuit Monday morning while driving into oncoming Highway 26 traffic has been arrested. 56-year-old Joseph Ojeda was arraigned Wednesday on charges including flight to avoid arrest, willful reckless driving, and obstruction. Court documents say officers tried to contact Ojeda at the R.C. Scott Apartments, but he put his van into drive and sped away. He ultimately entered the eastbound lanes of the highway while traveling westbound, ran several lights before officers terminated the pursuit for public safety. He was arrested Tuesday after returning to his apartment and was booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. And a man who was arrested in July following a shots-fired investigation near the eastern edge of Mitchell will not be convicted of any felony charges following a plea deal last week in district court. 24-year-old Brandon Brown was initially charged with attempted burglary, discharge of a firearm within a city, and use of a firearm to commit a felony, as well as terroristic threats. However, during last week's pretrial hearing, Brown ended up pleading no contest to charges of second-degree criminal trespass and disturbing the peace, both Class 3 misdemeanors, punishable by only fines or jail. He'll learn the extent of his penalties during his March 20th sentencing.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
A Cougar signing and then plenty of basketball coverage coming up the next 3 days. We'll start from late last week as WNCC volleyball player Finya School finalized her plans to attend Western Colorado University.
I picked Western Colorado because as soon as I started talking to the assistant coach and to the coach, I felt comfortable. And the teammates were very welcoming, and I also liked the community and the town.
Western Colorado, a Division II school, that program located there in Gunnison, Colorado. So heading to a mountain state, and originally school coming over from Germany. She arrived on campus at WNCC 2 years ago.
I made a lot of friends that I will keep for the rest of my life. I had great experiences playing volleyball.
School played 2 years at the college, and this past season she helped lead the Cougars to a bit of a resurgence for the program. They went 28-10. School had 271 kills and was named a Region 9 South second team all-region performer.
I was very emotional in the last games because I knew that in this team we were never going to be on the court together again. But we also have like the rest of the semester, so I'm happy to still be with the team and the girls.
WNCC volleyball player Finya School heading out to continue her career at Western Colorado University. And here we go with the Western Conference basketball tournaments. 3 straight days of action. The girls bracket with Sydney the top seed, followed by Garing, and then Scottsbluff the 3 seed. North Platte and Liberty Tree out of Colorado, 2 new additions to the tournament this season. On the boys' side, it's Scottsbluff the 1 seed, followed by Sydney as the 2, Alliance as the 3 seed. We've got both Garing games today on KMOR 93.3. That's a split doubleheader at Scottsbluff High School. Start times 4 and 7 o'clock. Both the 1 seeds play at the college. We'll have that action from Cougar Palace on KNEB.TV's YouTube channel, also Allo 15 and Mobius channel 1500 with start times of 4 o'clock and 5:30. Tomorrow, all 4 games from the college will be broadcast on the TV side. That's the latest today from the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the West Nebraska Arts Center is pleased to present their annual Image Show with an opening reception this evening. Program Director Stephanie Coley tells KNB News they really opened the show up this year to various types of expression.
So we're not using really the textbook traditional definition. We kind of made it our own in the way that we want people to do something outside of their comfort zone in medium or technique or whatever they wanted to do. We just wanted to challenge our artists in our community. So it's new to us. It's not necessarily new to everyone else.
This is the 43rd annual Image Show, which will be on display through February 23rd. Tonight's reception will be from 5 to 7 at the Arts Center right on First Avenue. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be away from the anchor desk tomorrow, so I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.